All right, my dear sweet Cancers, thank you so much for taking time out to tune in to your general energy reading for October 1st to the 16th, 2018. General energy means it will not resonate with everyone every time, so please keep in mind it will not be spot on for everyone, or there just may be pieces that are important for you to hear. I do recommend that you always come back about a week later to watch the video again, as this video is for a 2-week period. Take the information that resonates with you the most and allow that to help you through this time. Free will, if you choose to do so. Thank you so much for your subscriptions. If you're new to the channel, please be sure to click subscribe. Head over to Instagram and follow me there. If you guys would like to know when a new video is uploaded here on YouTube, click that notification bell. And after you click subscribe, of course. All right, Cancers, and for a private reading, shoot me an email. I offer 30-minute and 1-hour appointments. If you'd like to know pricing, email me there. As well, I do not want to know your birthday or your sign, so when you email me, don't tell me, because I really don't want to know. This is a psychic reading that you'd be scheduling with me, psychic tarot reading, not an astrology reading. I'm not an astrologer. You have to study for a long time to be one of those. All right, my sweet Cancers. And my readings are offered, I do them live over Skype or Google Hangouts. Cancers. I am getting a cold. Don't want to get a cold. Cold sounds kind of fun. You know, unless it gives me sexy voice like Phoebe. Remember when Phoebe got that cold and she got the sexy voice on Friends? That was great. Cancer. October 1st through the 16th energy. The Wise Woman of Wonderland. Nice. Integrity and compromise. And it's an older version of Alice. When Alice first gets to Wonderland, she's young and naive. She doesn't understand that it's a world of nonsense, a place of nonsense. She can't comprehend, which Cancer, as sensitive as you are, it would be impossible for you to ever fully comprehend the evils of this world. But as you grow older and wiser, you understand that there are evils. And Alice was introduced to evils that she had never seen before. Off with your head. And that what people are capable of here. But right now, the energy around you is about you fully understanding what's happening around you and being resolute in your foundation to be the best you, to be who you should be here. Ooh, ouch. Okay, with the 3 of Reels reversed, or the 3 of Pentacles here, this is about you not planning accordingly. And so you need to revamp this plan here. I hope that you see this today. I'm releasing this on October 1st because whatever it is you're planning or working on, you need to revamp this. Compromise may need to be had here. advice from others may need to be had here. And there you are. There's your card, the Chariot card. So this feels, I mean, the Chariot can quite literally mean you're taking a trip. You could be buying a new car. And if you are in this and you're compromising, getting something you don't really want, no, bad idea. Don't compromise here. So that, I feel like you really need to be weighing this out. What's in the best benefit for you? How can something possibly hurt you? Has the car had a very good check beforehand? What kind of situation this is? All right, this is just an example, obviously, but I mean, do you need a new car when the one you have works fine? Why have a bill when you have a fully paid off car? Why are you adding a bill to your issues, your problems? Okay. The threes represent teamwork. They represent groups of people in your life. And with it being reversed, I'm just wondering what you are learning from this situation here that you did not implement into your life. It feels like you didn't. Bad decisions were made here, guys. Bad decisions are going to be made unless you rethink this here. You really have to find the yin and yang harmony. Really have to find it. Please be careful. Please, 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 please. No impulsive decisions here. Make sure that whatever you're working for, that your planning is done well. All right, no poor planning here. For others of you, this is about you using where poor planning in your past has affected you, and you're using it now, that knowledge of how things didn't work out for you before, to get you where you need to go now during this next 2 weeks. That you're really just that wise woman of Wonderland right now, and you know how to navigate through this situation. Let's see how the past is affecting this. Okay. Wow, you guys. This is all about balance for you right now. All about balance. And it feels like the scales just keep on tipping and tipping and tipping. First one way, then the other, then one way, then the other. Wow, would not want to be you. Because it's like you've gone through this before. You've gone through this before. You've gone through this before. Wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. I don't think you're looking at everything. You've learned this lesson before. Whatever the situation is, you've learned this lesson before. And it feels like you've learned it more than once. That you've learned the hard way and then you were successful. But I'm not so sure. I think you might be a little overly cocky here, because it feels like you aren't seeing the whole picture here. I don't know that you're using your best intuition, but I really need for you to use your best intuition here to get you where you need to go, to get you where you need to go. Not all is revealed. Not all is revealed. You need to trust your gut. I feel like you're doubting your gut. I don't know why you're choosing to do this the hard way. Wow. Major arcana, major. All major arcanas, and then the king. Okay, so we have reverse judgment. We have the star, but we have that in between the reverse judgment and the chariot. We also have the high priestess, the reverse emperor, the reverse empress. You're like in this crazy wonderland right now, Cancer. Like, I can't even make heads or tails of it. It's like what's up's down, what's down's up, what's left's right, what's right's left. Everything is just, it's this crazy wonderland. literally this crazy situation here. So if I'm looking at these cards just together, because I feel like I need to just read them as I'm getting messages, not necessarily in, it just feels like everything's so crazy and wonky. I need to read it crazy and wonky here. The past is affecting the future. The future is affecting the past. You're in this weird kind of Ouroboros circle here. You know, the snake eating its tail. I don't know. It's like, you know, oh, well, I got through it last time and everything turned out just right. But I'm still worried. Even though the chariot is upright, I'm still worried that you're not balanced. Because with the judgment over there reversed, it's like things didn't work out for you and then they did work out for you. Like there was a twist of fate and it worked out for you. My God, this is like the most crazy reading. Cancer, I don't even know what you're going through right now. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. So things weren't working out for you. You made a change in your life, and now you really do feel as though that things are working out for you better. I feel like, whoa. It does feel like that there was a quick change of events, a quick turn of events. You were in one situation, you switched to another, and that was a good thing for you. It does also feel like you are wiser for this, but I don't know how well you're using that knowledge. That does worry me here. I do feel as though that with the Emperor and the Empress reverse here, that mother father figure, that you're not using all of your complete knowledge. As I mean, they are the wise parents here. So why aren't you accessing that knowledge? Why aren't you choosing to dig in and access that knowledge? You're kind of just going by the seat of your pants, it feels like. You're not choosing to see everything. You know everything hasn't been revealed, and you don't really, I don't know, that you're worried about it. You know, you're just like, well, whatever, la 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 la. You know, I don't like that here. It feels, I mean, with the Four of Cups, it feels selfish. The Four of Coffins, Four of Cups, feels selfish here. And you know what, Cancer? No judgment. I'm a Pisces. I don't judge. Okay, so in the end, I think this is about a reliable support system. I don't know that you're digging in and building the foundation that you should be building here with the 3 reversed. Okay, it feels like you're just not really working for it, lack of ambition or whatever. It feels like for you to get through whatever the situation is, that you're depending on being bailed out. And then we have another 4. So that's how you're being seen. You are being seen as not being able to maintain this balance by yourself, that you are being a little bit greedy, a little bit selfish here, and it's causing other people pain. With the Emperor and the Empress being here, I have to wonder if you are causing your family pain. Okay? I do feel like this can all be turned around though. Like you haven't gone so far down this road that you can't undo. But you need to, I'm sorry, Cancer, you need to pull your head out of your ass. And you need to start being dependable. It feels like that this compromise is you compromising your own integrity. Wow. Queen of Pistols, Queen of Pens, King of Coffins. You guys, you're not being you right now. You're not being you. You're not really being kind and considerate here. You're not being good to yourself. And you know it. Like, you know you're letting these people down and you just can't even face it. You can't look at it. You don't want to see it. Cancer, oh, you're about ready to put yourself in a tailspin and crawl into your little shell. You want to live in your own little world here. Oh, you guys, we all make mistakes. So you messed up. You've hurt somebody that's important to you. But you can make it right still. All right, you can't just dig a hole and put yourself in this hole. You need to look at what you've done and pull yourself out of this hole. You need to be the best version of yourself right now. And it feels like you just have this lack of belief in yourself. That you feel like you have to depend on other people to help you through your roughest times. But this is the thing, is the only person you're really hurting by believing this is you, Cancer. You can fix this. Whatever this is, you can fix this. You can grow from it. You can help other people from it. And what's best of all is you can help yourself. You feel so stuck in the mud, like, well, I've been doing this, I've been feeling bad, so I'm just going to ignore it because I don't want to acknowledge I felt bad. I feel bad. So it feels like there's this opportunity for you to switch things here. If you've been neglecting your duties or neglecting priorities, it's just time to switch, and that the opportunity is going to be right here. It's presenting itself here for you to start helping yourself, okay, in a non-selfish way, helping yourself help other people, helping yourself be a better person, instead of thinking, well, I can't go back and change it, I can't go back and fix it, so I'm just going to sit here and feel sorry for myself. Well, no, because it feels like that you can move forward. You can be a better mother if you've been a bad mother. Okay, if you've neglected one of your children, or you've caused a rift with one of your children, because it does feel like a rift with a child, this opportunity is still here for you to be able to fix it. If you've caused a rift with a parent, all right, a parent and a child, a parent and a child, a parent and a child, or you're perpetuating this, you can help fix it, reverse it. If you gosh, it just feels like you've been wanting to keep something for yourself instead of sharing it here. You're compromising your true integrity, and I think you think you're doing this for the right reasons, but you're not. It's about you not wanting to face it, not wanting to look at it and really look at yourself. I feel like self-reflection is very important right now for you, Cancer. This is a really rough reading. Your emotions are so all over the place, and I don't want to make you feel worse. I want you to see that, yeah, you did some things that weren't really cool, but you can fix this. It does feel like you can fix this. You just need to do the right thing here. all right, and change this dynamic. It's like everything's so upside down for you. And other people are seeing you as causing pain or pain being caused. And remember, this could be happening to you or you could be implementing it. Just reading it one way here. But it feels like others are looking at you and they're saying, yeah, you need stability. You need to get things fixed here. You are so out of harmony, so out of balance. You allow pain and heartache to rule you, and you need to stop. Okay, Cancer, you need to stop because you don't need to let this heartache and pain rule you. You don't need to beat yourself up for decisions that have been made, for conflicts and issues that have been caused. You can fix this. You're going to have to put work into it because you haven't been trying to fix it, and now it's time. You need to put work into fixing whatever this is. I do feel like this is around family with the Emperor and the Empress here, both here with so many kings and queens. It just feels like this whole family is just so screwed up right now, and that you have to do something about getting everything on the path to get this rolling forward. All right, I'm going to stop talking about that now and we'll go into relationships. But please, please, you guys, take initiative here. Stop allowing this pain to happen to yourself, to those that are important to you, and help mend things. It feels like it's within your power to mend relationships and that you need to do this. Otherwise, things are going to, the karma. So do what you can. Take lead and initiative in this to heal the wounds that have been created around the situation. Please. Cancer and relationships. I want that one. I feel like I want this one too. And there you go. Forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. You need to help perpetuate this forgiveness vibe because there are a lot of past disappointments it feels like within a family dynamic. This doesn't have to be your blood family. This could be your group of friends, co-workers, all right? But I'm going to speak to this like a family dynamic. It feels like is forgiveness that needs to be passed out. Whether it be you and your siblings, you and your children and their children, it just feels cousins, whatever. You and your parents. Forgiveness needs to be passed out. It needs to be passed out. And it feels like you are the one that needs to get this started here. Look at your own pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change, Cancer, or modify your behavior, which is exactly what we saw, is that you're choosing to ignore that your behavior, you're choosing to ignore what needs to be acknowledged. You're choosing to ignore what needs to be fixed, what needs to be cared for. Well, I didn't go visit my dad for 2 weeks, so now I feel bad if I go visit. No, go visit. I haven't talked to my sister in a month. Well, freaking call your sister. That is your sister. Is your relationships always perfect within our families? No. But where you allow unforgived actions to fester, you make the wound within your family larger. This is about putting some antibiotics, salving that thing up with antibiotics, and starting to get that festering wound to heal, offering out love. Like, I don't even feel like we need any additional tarot cards. It just feels like, look at your patterns. What are you allowing to perpetuate and to happen over and over that is causing you this imbalance, when there is the star opportunity to happen here? It feels like for you, this family relationships is what needs to be given attention. You, as a Cancer, need to use your sensitive, empathetic side to speak to all those involved. It feels like that there's arguing, and you need to fix it. All right, you need to make sure that things are brought together complete with happiness and with satisfaction. So 9, 10, 11 is a 2 and a 5. So that's a 7. Yeah, you need to, this is about you truly knowing who you are, figuring out who you are, your patterns, and really using your spirit to grow in this lifetime. Okay, allowing your spirit to guide your knowledge for this lifetime to grow and to advance and to change and to find that harmony, because your harmony is so out of whack right now, Cancer, and it's gonna start with you. The change is going to start with you, and it begins with you fixing your family dynamics, your family relationships, even if it is just about forgiving them for the fact of releasing the unforgiveness, starting there by saying it out loud twice a day. I forgive you for what you've done, and I love you. I acknowledge what I've done, and I forgive myself for what I've done. And then just doing that, do that for it's 6 to 8 weeks, but a couple weeks in, it feels like by the middle of October, you doing this every day, forgiving yourself for your actions, forgiving the other person for their actions. It feels like you'll be able to then contact that person and say, we need to fix this. I am so sorry I was talking shit about you. I'm going to go tell everybody I was wrong. I'm so sorry that I allowed my brother and my father to carry on for so long not talking. I'm going to be their mediator, and I'm going to get this fixed. I'm going to make changes to my patterns in all of my relationships. Forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Look at your patterns in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. Cancer, this doesn't feel easy, but it feels like the weight of the world will be lifted off of you once you do this, once it happens, once you make it happen. So please, for yourself, for your family, do this. Allow healing in. All right, it's time to put salve on the wounds and get this fixed. It's time to show love, which Cancers, you are wonderful at showing.